We all know AI is incredibly powerful, right? But there's always been this huge gap between its general internet level knowledge and the specific stuff your business needs. So, what if AI could actually learn to speak your company's unique language? Well, today, we're going to break down a simple but totally revolutionary protocol that makes that happen. And that right there, that's the big promise. We're about to introduce you to a trio of key players, three distinct roles that work together perfectly. They're what transforms AI from just a smart outsider into a genuinely integrated, context-aware member of your team. So here's the fundamental challenge we've been facing. A large language model, an LLM, it's trained on, basically the entire public internet. But it has absolutely no idea what your internal Project Phoenix is or how to use your company's sales database. It's kind of like hiring the world's smartest consultant who doesn't have a security badge to get in the building. They're brilliant, but they're totally locked out. Now, the solution isn't some crazy complex thing like retraining the entire AI from scratch. No, it's actually much more elegant. It's a standardized set of rules for communication. Think of it as a universal translator called the Model Context Protocol, or MCP for short. It basically teaches the AI how to politely knock on the door, ask for the right key, and actually get to work. So, how does this whole protocol work? Well, it's all orchestrated by a team of three distinct roles, and they have to work in perfect harmony. So let's meet the trio that makes this whole thing possible. First up, we've got the host. You should think of the host as the project manager or maybe even the conductor of an orchestra. Its entire job is to lead the process, directing the flow of information and making sure everyone knows who to talk to and when. It is the central coordinator of the whole operation. Next, there's the client. Now, this is important. This isn't a person. It's the session or the specific task you're trying to do. So if you ask the AI to generate a sales report for Q2, that entire request, the context, the goal, that is the client. It provides the why for this whole conversation. And finally, we have the server. This is your company's treasure chest. The server is what holds the toolbox, all of your proprietary data, your private APIs, your specific business apps. It's the gatekeeper of all that valuable internal information the AI needs to be truly useful to you. All right, so we've met the players. Now for the fun part. Let's see how they actually work together. This is where the protocol really comes to life, creating this kind of digital handshake that unlocks that toolbox. Okay, here's the play-by-play. It all starts with the host, our orchestrator. The client gives it the task, the context. The host then turns to the server and asks for the right tool for the job. The server opens up its toolbox and hands over, let's say, the Business Central wrench, the exact application needed. And then finally, all three connect. They join hands, forming a complete context-aware bridge for information to just flow. And what's the result of this perfect teamwork? What happens when the host, the client, and the server all connect so seamlessly? Well, they build something truly transformative. They build a bridge. Now, this isn't just some flimsy data connection we're talking about. It's a structured, intelligent bridge that allows the LLM to securely cross over from its world of general public knowledge into the very specific private world of your business. It can finally walk across that bridge and start using your tools. I mean, the difference here is really night and day. Before this protocol, the AI was totally isolated. It was just giving you generic answers because it couldn't get to your tools. Communication was messy, unstructured, but with MCP, the AI can actually access and use your tools, giving you context-specific solutions, all through a clear, standardized conversation. So why is this such a big deal? This is not just some technical detail for engineers. This is about finally moving from generic AI assistants to specialized digital team members that can give you a real-world productivity boost in everything from finance and sales to marketing and operations. So let's just recap the biggest benefits here. The MCP creates a vital open standard, which means different systems can finally speak the same language. It clearly defines those roles, host, client, server, so every part of the process has its job. This is what allows AI to finally use your specific tools, turning your proprietary data from some locked-away silo into a powerful asset that any LLM you choose can understand and act on. If you remember one thing from this whole explainer, just let it be this image: the orchestrator, the session, and the toolbox, all joining hands. They don't just pass messages back and forth, they come together to form a solid, reliable bridge for intelligence to flow across. And that, honestly, brings us to the most exciting part. For years, we've all talked about what AI could do one day. Well, with a standard like the Model Context Protocol, that barrier is just gone. The AI can finally get in the building and get to work. So the question is no longer, what can AI do? It's, what will you build?